Hey everyone, welcome back to yet another video. Today we are going to do our picks for the conference championship round of the NFL season. We're 3 games away from the season being over. So we are coming down to the haywire. Last week we ended up picking these games. I can't just say the record immediately this time because I don't have like the ESPN stuff to really say. But we chose all these games. We picked these last week. However, we went 2-2 as we got the NFC Championship game right. We just chose the complete opposite of what actually happened with the AFC Conference Championships. So, 2 of 4 isn't that bad, but hopefully we go 2 of 2 this week. As just like before, we're going to go in game order. As we start with the New England Patriots going up against the Denver Broncos. The Patriots, they did play pretty good, in all things considered, last week, as both defenses was absolutely playing well for those respective teams with the Texans. And the Patriots got a defensive touchdown. The Texans, the Texans defense was pretty good throughout the whole season, so you had to at least temper the expectations of how the Patriots offense was moving last week. And so, with all things considered, the Patriots played a very good game this past week. Offense, like I said before, not doing all too much, and defense doing a lot, especially getting 4 picks off of CJ Stroud in the first half. They're going up against the Broncos, who, their offense actually played pretty good. But the defense, they did allow the Bills to get to 30. And now the offense also takes a hit with just Bo Nix having that broken ankle. He's going to be out. So you're going to have Jarrett Stidham playing. And I'm not sure if that's going to go well for the Broncos. I would say this is the more compared to the Rams Seahawks, where like the media is all more 50-50. This one seems to be heavy on the Patriots, and for a very good reason. If Bo Nix was playing, I'd have a little bit more confidence that the Broncos could do it. But honestly, just take this Patriots to the Super Bowl, man. Like, the Patriots, Drake May is going to absolutely play well in this game, considering the Broncos defense has not really been all too great as of late. And I'm just going to look for the Patriots to absolutely feast on the defense, especially with Jarrett Stidham playing. I think it's going to be a little bit further spread than people expect it to be. I know there's quite a bit of people in the media that's like, it's going to be a close game, which, yeah, I think there is some basis of it, but I don't think it's going to be as close as people think it's going to be. I think the Patriots would cover the spread, which I think that's like 5.5 right now, which I think the spread, like my spread, is going to be more towards like 10 area. I think it's going to be like that much. But yeah, I'm going to have the Patriots winning this game. There's not really much else to say with this one, honestly. As I think the Seahawks-Rams is a much tougher one to predict. As we go to the Rams and Seahawks game now, the Rams having a very close game with the Chicago Bears this past week. Sadly, it ended a heartbreak for me, but the Rams ended up doing it. And the offense wasn't playing all too well. There has been some claims about just Stafford in the cold. As even when he played in Detroit, Stafford was generally in a dome setting under a roof, since Detroit's stadium is a roofed stadium. So there can be some basis of that. But and just in general, I feel like it was a little bit of a sloppy game for the Rams. And for the Seahawks, they just absolutely dominated against the 49ers, honestly. Their offense did all right. The defense played well. And when I look at this game, I see it as a really close game, actually. Because, okay, the past 2 games that the Rams and Seahawks had this season, 2-point spreads, actually 2-point spread and a 1-point spread. Like, both games was just differentiated by 3 points combined. So, this is going to be a really close game. I think for the Seahawks, you said defense should absolutely do well. I think they will do well. It's just, do I trust the offense enough? There is a lot of injuries with the offense this week. With Sam Darnold having his oblique from last week. It'll be a week removed, so I expect him to be at least a little bit better from that, but I don't think he's going to be like the best, like 100% that we could see him. And Zach Charbonnet for the running game is out. So I think that's going to hinder their run game a little bit. Now, the Rams, they don't have that great of a run defense, but there has been one game this season where Charbonnet was out and Walker was the only back in the backfield. It was against the Saints, so and they had a little bit of underrated defense. The Kenneth Walker did not play all that great that game, only having like a 2.8 rush, like in yards per carry, and I don't think that is sustainable with the run game needing to be what I think needs to be the motive for this offense this week, especially with Sam Darnold not being 100%, and how the Rams defense could potentially pick off Sam Darnold, as the Rams defense did end up picking Caleb off 3 times throughout the game. And for the Rams offense, I do worry about their offensive output because of the Seahawks defense, but I do trust them just a little bit more than I do in the Seahawks offense right now. Especially, even when you consider the Seahawks defense, I just trust the Rams offense a little bit more to where I'm actually going to go ahead and pick the Rams in this game. I'm just banking on Stafford playing in a rather decent game and that Kylan can get something going. Because, honestly, I'm not the best believer in Kylan for this game against the Seahawks defense, but I think Stafford should be able to deliver more of an output than what the Seahawks would be hoping for. But yeah, if everything goes with my picks, we will have a 2019 Super Bowl, 2018-19 season Super Bowl rematch between the Patriots and the Rams. And with that being said, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys liked it, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.